Hi, sherry1Aug5.f4v calling in for the nursing team in Karachi, Tanzania. First of all, I should tell everybody that we're doing now. We're keeping extremely busy as the days fly by, and we're really happy to be beginning the last week of our project. As this has turned out to be a wonderful learning experience, and we've created wonderful relationships with the team and learned so much. The nursing team themselves is doing absolutely great. It's wonderful as a professor to see the growth in the nursing students, their ability to adapt, giving their care and teaching to with the communication skills and in the cultural context that's necessary is just amazing. They just grow every day and doing absolutely wonderful. They get along well as a team, and they're hoping that we're providing good role models for the young girls here. The young girls here that we're working with are 25 young girls from the wet school who live in the dormitory. Their ages are 15 to 19 years. And we're working with them on a program on healthy sexuality and reproduction health, as this is what we've been asked to address over here. A typical day for us has us getting up and starting a day around 8. We spend the morning planning and preparing for the afternoon. In the afternoon, we head out from 2:30 to 6:30 to work after school with the girls. Coincidentally, I should say that this is the same time the sun comes out. For those of you who are thinking that we're burning off in the after the sun, this is not the case. The nights are cool, and the mornings are around 10 degrees, always cloudy, and the sun comes out at about 2 o'clock as we get ready to go into the work environment. Beyond that, once we get into the work environment, we work with the young girls, facilitating sessions, being a girl, the healthy girl's body, STIs, HIV, issues around girls' rights such as female circumcision, rape, and some of the issues that exist, family violence. The young girls here at AWA, they're so interested, engaged, and fully participate in everything that we're offering. They make it very clear that us being here is a big part of their life. Communicating with them and facilitating is challenging. There are communication issues, as I've mentioned, there's a cultural issue that we need to address. We tend to use a lot of what is known here as a diva, which is role play and drama. It's a wonderful way to set up something for a discussion, whether it is us role-playing for the students or them role-playing from us from an assessment perspective of what it's like to be a girl or a woman in Tanzania. It also is a great way to have fun. So it seems to work well, and our discussions tend to flow from there. Fascinating stories we've learned about girls and women's lives in Tanzania. Recall that a month or so before we moved to Canada, someone mentioned that probably I should use the terminology reproductive health versus gender issues, because gender issues is too political. I respected that person's opinion, but I've come to realize now that I am here in Tanzania that sometimes you just cannot separate issues of health and specifically reproductive health and gender issues. This is a place where, for some of these girls, their issues pertaining to their health are directly linked to the power issues of gender discrimination. As I said, through the review and through discussion, the girls have shared many stories and examples with us to help us understand what the life of the girl is in Tanzania. We've shared with them what a girl's life is in Canada. We both groups have learned a lot. These young girls, their lives are very different than ours, but in many ways they're similar to young girls' home. They giggle and laugh when you talk about boys. They share dreams of being doctors and lawyers, teachers, engineers, and nurses. So it's quite interesting and challenging for us to look at their lives in the present time and all the dreams they have and see the challenges that exist for them to meet these dreams. So every day in our discussions, the challenge becomes to facilitate a session that reinforces their hopes and their dreams and helps them become a little bit stronger, we hope, and maybe believe in themselves. But at the same time, we have to be really careful and temper their excitement, always reminding them that change comes very, very slowly, or pole, as they would say here. Our work is challenging, but it is incredibly rewarding. I guess that's a good place to leave off. We will try to call in a few more blogs before we're done. We hope that everybody there is well and happy, and look forward to seeing you guys in a few weeks. Take care. Bye-bye. Bless you.